tribunal judgment. Only God can remove President Tinubu, Prophet Iginla reiterate. So what is it trying to tell us now? Only God can remove President Tinubu. So is it that Tinubu now is the legitimate president, or that he's doing injustice and people should join hands to pray for justice to be served? I don't know where this Iginla is, because almost all the men of God in Nigeria have become politically controversial. They just come in and they say what they like. They call it prediction, they call it prophecy. Meanwhile, only God knows whether they're hearing or they're not hearing. Today, the General Overseer of the Champions Royal Assembly, Prophet Joshua Iginla, took to his official YouTube to reiterate a statement he made that only God can remove or stop President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Can you imagine? So he's trying to take credit now that he said it before and it's coming to happen. Yeah. The well-known Christian cleric shared this message after the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal today in Abuja dismissed petitions, that's on Wednesday, seeking to nullify Bola Tinubu's presidential elections victory. So the cleric started by recalling a message he shared on the 31st of December 2021 that Bola Ahmed Tinubu cannot be taken out of the equation. You cannot remove him. You cannot drag him backward, and you cannot push him aside except God pulls him out of the equation. Prophet Iginla reiterates as he further predicted that APC will continue to rule. Can you imagine? The future of the ruling of Progressive Congress APC is still bright. Hence, the APC will continue to rule until a David rise up, Prophet Joshua Iginla said. Until a David rise up. So who be that David? When will that David come? And where is that David going to come from? That is it. So because he made a message 2021, he's calling up that message now to say he said it before. All these people, we are tired of hearing all these people that call themselves prophets and bishops and Jews, because they're making mockery of Christianity in Nigeria. That is it. So nothing can be done. That is what you're saying. Abi, they have come to stay. Their future is still bright. They can still rule Nigeria the way they want. Is that what they're trying to tell us? I really don't understand. Tell you the truth. So almost all of them, they will just maybe talk by their impulse and say God has said. They have said it before. Only God can remove him from the equation. So he's in the equation. Is he legally in the equation? Is he doing the right thing to remain in the equation? Okay. He's doing all manner of evil things to remain in the equation. And are we going to applaud him for that? We cannot applaud him for that. We can't applaud him for that. It's a very unfortunate situation that Nigeria has slided into. Somebody say, don't start again. Yes, now, they don't start. They will not stay in their pulpit. They will come and be saying things to get political attention. So nothing but the truth. More grace, Papa. Please tell them. All the APC sacrifice will come and tell them and come and heal him now. So even those that preach God, pray and support him. Which one? Which other God are we talking about? Wow. All these men are in Nigeria. All these men are men in Nigeria. I don't understand what the guy is writing. Nigerian atrocities, abomination, and evil are happening every day by day, and they can't use their prophecy to stop or to destroy this evil happening in Nigeria every day. Abi? So all these men of God are in Nigeria. Yes. All these men of God are in Nigeria, and atrocities and all evils are happening, and they can't remove it. They won't say anything. So I believe all of us will not die same day. Some men that are close to join the ancestors who want to destroy Nigeria, destroy democracy for their selfish interests before going home. Many of the criminal politicians don't think about their younger generations, but next elections. I pity Nigeria as a nation and Nigerians as citizens. That is the thing. Some of the Nigerian pastors should go and rest. We don't even understand them again. Exactly. We don't understand them again. Yes, Joshua Iginla's predictions came true. He is different from others that lies like that, that God said things that God never said. Can you imagine? Can anybody with his rightful senses sit down and calculate how this very man called Tinubu helping people in this country or is helping people in this country? Governors, senators, ministers, name them. Among all the Nigerian politicians, nobody uplifted people like this man, Tinubu. The Bible says, cast your bread upon many waters. Okay? And after 7 days or after several days, you will find it again. This is the 7th day for Tinubu to find the bread, and that is law of giving. Can you imagine? Someone say you are a devil agent not working for Christ. Don't mind the loud mouth, I mean, because his prophecy, no favor will be fools, okay? Can you imagine what that's insulting themselves there? I don't understand you, Ada, okay? What is only working for Tinubu's success is the state of the nation in breaking of the 10 commandments of God, because he represents the image and likeness of the Satan that breaking of the 10 commandments only works for and favors. Satan is a great man, okay, in disobedience to 10 commandments, but Jesus is a great man in obedience to the 10 commandments. So, okay, so the more we break the 10 commandments, the more Tinubu will be succeeding. The more we obey the 10 commandments, the more Peter B will be succeeding. So that they're writing rhetorics around the scripture. The fact here remains that Nigeria is going nowhere. In fact, we are going the way of Venezuela. That is what I say here. Because all this what Prophet Iginla is talking, what is it? So does it mean that things are going in the right direction? Okay, your prophecy has come to true pass. Tinubu is only God that can remove him. Nobody can remove him. So is he in the right direction? Is he getting to power the right way? Is the judiciary doing the right thing? So what, and if it is no, what can be done about it? If it is yes, are you enjoying it? All these people are collecting offerings every time and using it to live big and say they are doing God's work. Eh? Most men of God that will go to hell on the last day are going to be so many because of the fraudulent activities they have also perpetrated both in their churches and in the political system. Supporting what is not and not being bold enough to speak truth to power is another big sin that they will have. In those days of the Old Testament, Prophet Samuel and all the prophets and the priests can tell the king the truth and nothing will happen, okay, and God will come and respond to his word. But these days, it's a case of the highest bidder, even in the church. You have the big money, you'll be at the front seat, you'll be an elder statesman, and your word holds water in the church. If you are nothing, you start the back seat. In fact, you will even feel formed to see the pastor. You will even go through several protocol officers before you can see pastor. But if you're a big man and you have money, the next minute, your pastor can push everybody aside to see you. That is the kind of fraud going on in churches today. And then these same people will still come out here to tell us they had prophecy. God will help us in this country.